Hey guys, welcome back to ClickFunnels Masterbridge section. So what we're going to cover today is how to add input forms and complete your application form page. So with the opt-in page, so this page here, they would have had to put their name and email address in, and they would have pressed submit, and that would have gone through to your ConvertKit or Aweber integration. Okay, and then they would have got sent on an email sequence. Okay, where they're building when you're building know, like, and trust with them. Okay. And then what they do is come through to application form page. Okay, and that's when they put all their details in with things like their phone number, and you ask them different questions which you require. So their goals, it may be that what their fears are, whatever it may be. So think about the questions you need to get from your client before you work with them, or things that help you out, best make a decision for them or find a better solution for them. And ask them these questions, okay? So what we're going to do is, so you've already done opt-in form, okay? So we go for application form. I'm going to show you how to link this to Aweber. So let's go application form. So let's pretend they've put in their name and email address in, and bam, they land straight on the application form page, okay? So here's one I made the other day. So for instance, here we've got name, email address, best contact number. We've got photography level, retreat, what accommodation they want, wherever it may be, and how excited they are to come to the retreat, wherever it may be. Then let's get booking. All right. So what you want to do, okay, is basically on your poly template, it will just have this and this. It won't have the name part. So all you need to do there is just be inventive. Add, okay, add a headline, and then basically just add the name in there, left align it. Make the text smaller by just going on there, make it smaller, change the font, okay, and then all you can do is with the input form is just scroll up the margin, make it bigger so it sits underneath the headline. Okay, that's all we have done here to add those little bits above here and here. Okay, so two forms that are already on that may already be on the application form page is name and email address, which is fine. Okay, so when your client clicks through the opt-in page, this form and this form already automatically be filled out, so they won't have to retype it. Okay, so now you want to add your own input form. So how do you do that? So it's super simple. All you do is go on, let's say, an input form there, or even if you have no input forms on the page, just go on to something that's already there in orange, add, and go on input form. Boom, and you can just drag and drop these wherever you please. Okay, and then what you want to do here is go through and you can change the theme, so how the input form looks. So you can have a border, so you see how it changes. That's a different one to that one. That's really easy. Okay, and you can go for advanced. You can add icons if you wanted to, so you can add a little email icon. Add an email icon there. So again, you can play around with it and make it look as pretty as you want it to be. Okay, and then basically change what's inside the box. You just edit it here. So it could be phone number. Okay, so again, you edit it as you please. And then how do you basically basically let's say you've edited the size of the font, you've edited the little icons and stuff, and you've edited what's the word? Font? Yeah, the font. So you've changed the font so the way you want it to look. You want it all the same all the time. Okay, so again, you want it one different font there, one different font there, and different font sizes. So one easy way you can do it is just press clone, and that will just clone the same ones. So you notice here is quite a big gap between them. So all you do here is go settings and then just scroll up the margin. So again, they're nice and equally apart. Okay, that's one easy way you can do that. So how do you integrate it to Mailchimp? And why do you integrate Mailchimp? So the reason we're using Mailchimp is because Aweber and ConvertKit, they don't take they can't take other details. So for instance, they can take that detail, they can take name, they can take email address, and I think they take number, but they can't take different questions like photography levels or like goals or things like that. So what's your next goals in the next 90 days? They can't take text like that, whereas Mailchimp can. Okay, and you can access that on Mailchimp, which is awesome. So what we want to do is use Mailchimp to capture all this information, so we can view it, and then when we give them a call or in the consultation, we have that information on them already, and we can go, okay. So we see here you're at this level. Tell me a bit more, whatever it might be. So again, you're basically just fishing, trying to get more information out of the client, but ultimately you want to get them on the end of a phone call, and make some conversions themselves either over the phone or in person. Okay, that's the easiest way. So right here, okay, it says warning input type not set. So what we're going to do is go on here, settings. Okay, so for instance, name and email address would already been set. So you just pick which one you're going to use. So full name, first name, last name, email address. Okay, and then what you want to do as well is make sure it's set to required. So before it says not required, required. So if you look at all these ones already done, it's here, required. All right. So what we're going to do now, okay, we're going to link, I'm going to show you how to link all of these with Mailchimp. So what you want to do, okay, is go on Mailchimp and you want to create a new list. So go on lists and then create a list, okay, and then create a list. This is a new one I've created anyway. Okay, so once you create the list, go on the list, okay, and this bit will be totally white. All right, once you've done it, it's quite self-explanatory. You go on list, you have to fill in a few little details like description about the list, etc. Okay, and then all we want to do is go on settings and on merge tags. So settings, list fields and merge tags. Click on that, okay? So when you first log in, you'll just have this one here and this one here. You won't have these other ones. You won't have any of these other ones, all right? So what you need to do is start adding extra fields. So what we're trying to do here is basically link basically we're going to try to merge the mobile phone contact number with the mobile phone contact number. We're trying to link the photography level with the photography level. Okay, so you're trying to link everything next to each other. So when you put all this information and you press submit, it actually goes somewhere and actually goes through to the Mailchimp, so you can actually view the information. Because a lot of the time it doesn't link properly, and some people submit it and then nothing happens. Okay, you lose all that information, and we don't want that to ever happen because we're losing out on sales and stuff at the end of the day. Okay, so what you're gonna do is go on application, your application form, and you're gonna add all those input forms with all the questions you want. So do that first. So it might be best contact number, level, any details that you need from your client, or things that you think would be relevant to put on a form. Put them in here. It doesn't have to be too many. It could just be 3 or 4 after you've got kind of contact number. Just so they fill out a quick form, then they press submit and it goes through to Mailchimp. Okay, so get those set up first so you know exactly what's going on. And then you're going to link them to Mailchimp. So go on merge tags. So to add a new merge tag, just go on add a field, go on text, and you see here at the bottom, there's a merge tag there. Says MMERGE8. Okay, and at the moment it's set to not required, so you want to set them required. So all these sets are required because we're all required, and you'll make sure you tick all of these as required as well. So to do that again, just go on settings, switch that to required. All right. So go back on here and basically going to make a merge tag. So let's say it was, I'll just delete that one for the time being. So let's say it's for phone number. So the first one you make, maybe input form, is best contact number. So you write best contact number in there. Then what you do as a merge tag is write phone num. Okay, phone num. If you put a phone or contact, sometimes it doesn't go through and it's really annoying. So go on phone num, and then on there you can just write what it actually is. Okay, so when you go on your Mailchimp, this is what will come up as. Okay, so for instance, I'll show you. So you see all these fields here. So you got first name, contact number, photography level, the retreat date, whether the type of accommodation they want, and how excited they are. Okay, and then basically they'll fill out the test. Well, they'll fill out the form, and it will be captured under here, so you can view all the information. And if it's a longer answer, then you can view that by clicking on the button, and you can view all the information under there. So we're just making these at the moment, all these little subheadings, and that's the information you're going to capture. It's going to be underneath the subheadings. Okay, so go back on, let's say, settings, fields and merge tags. So all you do, okay, is go add new field, like you just did. So add new field, save it as text. It will come up as text. So add new field, text. All right. So I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, so add new field. Let's say it's phone number's first one. Phone number. Okay, I want you to copy this. Copy phone num. All right. Then go back and type phone contact number, wherever it might be, phone number. Then you want it to go onto the form that says, okay, best contact number. You want to click on that. Then you want to, so this might be set to one of these ones or not at all. You want to go on custom type. So click custom type, then copy phone num or whatever that merge tag is in there. Okay, and then you do exactly the same for the next one. So next one is photography level. So you go on there, add a field, text. It'll be photography level. Then write photography level, whatever the next question is, as a short tag. So basically, just using the merge tag, link in the merge tag, write what it is. Go on ClickFunnels, go back in the thing. Again, scroll down, put its custom type, custom level, photography level, photo level. So that's our merge tag. We're putting its photo level. So that will just link that with that. Go through. So the next one's retreat choice. So again, you want to go on here, add a field, then you want to press text. It'll pop up here. So it's in merge tag 5. You want to copy and paste that, write what it is. Go on there. So retreat date. You want to go on settings. Again, set the custom type and put the merge tag in the custom type field here. Okay, go through all any answer or input form you do. Go through and do that. Okay. And then what you want to do is press save changes. So save changes, that will go through. And then what you want to do on here is press save. Boom, if you save it, perfect. And then you want to test out that all these things are working. But first you need to make sure the button's set to the right thing. So the button's action is submit the form. Alright, so submit the form. So exit that. Okay, and how do you test these pages out? So what you want to do is go on opt-in page. You want to copy and paste this little link here. Go on Chrome, go on View, File, and then New Incognito window. This will pop up a new window, and you can test out your funnel and make sure everything's going to the right place. So here's the first page. Okay, press apply now. This is a pop-up version. Okay, and you put your name. So let's say it's test. Email address, let's say it's that. Apply now. Then you want to go name. So let's go test. Contact number. Level. I'm just going to say it's beginner. It's for 9. Let's put 30 off. Yes. Yes. Or no, whatever it will be. Just answer questions. And then just like 100 million. That's not 100 million, but you get my gist. Yes, let's get booking. It'll get through and it will land on your thank you page, which we'll do in the next section, what you need to put on that page. Okay, so what you need to do now is go on Mailchimp. All right, you want to refresh this and see how it just goes there. Okay, so there I've got that's just captured underneath there. So there's one I tested before. There's one I just did. It's a Happy Sponge one. And you click on there and you can view all the details, and that's how you capture your lead. But okay, we need to make sure first. Go on edit page. So let's say you've linked all the merge tags. That's awesome. You've done all that stuff. Okay. What you want to do is go on settings, integrations, and first of all you want to go on. So nothing. You want to go on, click on integration. So it might Mailchimp. Then you go add to list. You scroll down, find your list. So whatever you name your new list. Go on list, and this will say send confirmation email. Change it to don't send confirmation email. Okay, so again, just so do that again. You just go on settings, integrations, Mailchimp. Click Mailchimp at your integrations. It says action, so go on add to list. Then here, which list to add it to in your Mailchimp account, so it will link it. So that's so in the other section is about getting shit done today, you would have already linked Mailchimp to your ClickFunnels account. So now all you're doing is adding it to this part. Okay, so go on add to list, click on there, confirmation email, don't send email. Okay, press save and then test it yourself. Once that's going, then all you need to do is make the page pretty, add pictures. So this, again, to make sure it does the job, just a few images. That's just really simple, and a little bit of copy. Then just simple stuff. Enter details below in full as much detail as possible, so we can best serve you. We will then reach out and arrange a quick phone call to get you booked in on this amazing experience. Okay, so this is just a mock-up page. All right, so that's all we need to do. Okay, and test it. Any problems, write down in the Q&A. I keep going through the little steps. So again, you want to set up your list on Mailchimp. Then you want to go on an application form. You want to create your inputs. You want to label your inputs, and then you want to go back on Mailchimp. Okay. Go on the lists, click the list that you want, then you want to go on the settings and set up your merge tags. Okay, so what we do is go add to field, text, add all your merge tags, and then copy over the merge tags as custom types on all of your input forms. Okay, and then once you get a chance, test it, test out that little funnel in an incognito window, and make sure it goes through to Mailchimp. Once it does, then your funnel is, I reckon it's about 80% complete. All right, then you've got such a small portion to do. All right, then we get you on the Facebook ads and getting some traffic to these funnels and getting you some clients. Okay, right, crack on. Write down any questions you may have, and I will see you in the next section. Bye.